One! Yo! What up, everybody? It's your boy Casking here, back at it again with another motherfucking live stream. And I'm here with some of my friends and my lovely girlfriend.
Calcita, que ok, Korea, que tal?
¿Qué tal?
Yeah.
How's
Casket, I
everybody
heard
doing
you.
tonight?
I heard you bought a new car, Casket.
You heard
Are you
wrong.
spreading misinformation?
um,
Casca, I heard you lost 300 pounds.
I wish.
ooh. Casket, I heard you
How
bought a
much
new
how much
bike.
of you will be left if you lost 300 pounds?
About 120.
Dude. Casket must be really baked because his webcam isn't even on.
I can't get
Right,
it
what's-
on.
For real? What?
Look, I'll try and turn it on right now.
Don't
Turn on camera.
do anything. Just say turn on camera and see if that works.
I don't think it's voice.
Oh yeah, what's going on?
What
I
the?
think because of the OBS. I would have to close OBS, open my camera in Discord, and then reopen OBS.
Wait,
I've-
you do this every night though, almost. Like,
Yeah,
what,
but
what's
I've run
different
into
this
this
time?
problem before.
They just put a picture of Casca and pretend that it is there.
Alice, can you walk Casket through the directions in Spanish?
Wait, Casket. Why did we go to live? Why did we go live if you don't even have like the webcam set up?
I mean, I can. Open
People are just gonna
webcam.
see the Discord screen.
Damn, there I am.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was asking for.
Oh, okay, now it's working.
Well, I thought we were gonna play. The cost is correct. People gotta see the images. I guess I can describe them.
Yeah, but didn't you have it set up before where you could see both? You could see you and like the Discord.
Yeah, that's me just turning on my camera on Discord. That's all that is.
Okay.
And then I'm just sharing Discord to the stream.
Well, I don't know.
Hey, I can see the kitchen I gave you.
Oh yeah, I keep it with me always, babes.
Oh, the picture?
No, the keychain in the background.
What? Is it hanging?
Over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. What's that new picture I've been noticing of this
Oh,
wall?
it's the zombie clown. He covers up the hole in the wall.
Yeah, but where did that come from?
We bought it for Halloween one year. We never put it up.
What?
Did you get it from Spirit Halloween?
Maybe?
Wow, Straight Halloween was cool.
You guys know that Spirit of Halloween is owned by by the people that own Spencer's.
What?
Well, that's depressing.
Yeah.
Casket loves sponsors.
I do.
I've actually never been to a Hot Topic because I don't think we have them in Canada.
Jeff, you've got to go to Hot Topic.
I'm gonna fly all the way down to Florida. We'll hit up a Cracker Barrel. Then we'll go to Hot
Dude,
Topic.
Fuck Cracker Barrel. We'll go to Martha's.
What?
And then you can go
True.
together. You can go together to the Little Colombia.
Would you rather have generic country food or something cooked from a real diner?
Probably generic country food. Yeah. 'Cause
Jeff
it's
has
got a gift
also
shop.
said. Jeff has said he's been to what is it called? That dingus store, Cracker Barrel, like 40 times or something. What the F?
Yeah, but
That's
I haven't
like-
been there in like 3 years at this point. I want to go back.
I can't believe this. I've never been to Cracker Barrel. I don't even know what
Listen,
it's like.
I'm a tourist. I'm a simpleton. This is what I like. I want to go to the I want to go to the gift shop. I want to eat some overpriced food, and then I want to slip on the 8-ball and crack my head on the desk. That's my time at Cracker Barrel. Oh, and I want to go on the rocking chair, and then I want to get pegged at Cracker Barrel.
Well,
Hopefully, people
that's
get
what
that
you're
reference and
into.
don't take it literally. That's gonna be a soundbite.
Casket, when he said that, you should have kind of put your glasses at the bottom of your nose and looked at him. That would have been a perfect time. You gotta be thinking of these
I don't
moments.
like doing that with my glasses because the ears on my glasses are really short, and if I pull them out like this, they're barely even on my face.
Oh my god, they've fallen off.
Cascade, do your face when you lock in.
When I lock in,
Yes.
oh, oh.
Casket, tell
Alice,
historian what show you finished today.
Oh, we just finished watching Wednesday, season 1.
Season 1. We went through
I
that
don't know
quick.
Wednesday. What's Wednesday?
Oh, you would love it.
It's
It's the day of the
What's
week.
Wednesday
it's
Adam?
yeah, it's Tim Burton's Wednesday Addams spinoff.
Tim Burton made a Wednesday show?
Yeah. On
Oh
Netflix.
yeah.
Yep, on Netflix. Yeah, back
Wow.
in 2022, I want to say.
Oh, is
And
that
the-
when?
the
Is that
next
when
season comes
Wednesday
out
was
this
like
August.
huge? Like the pigtails were huge and all that crap. I remember that. I didn't know that was a Tim
Yeah.
Burton thing. Wow.
Oh yeah. Wanna know something funny about that show?
What?
They had to change the name of the show in the Spanish version because in Spanish Wednesday will be miércoles, and
Miércoles.
they
Miércoles.
knew they knew that miércoles is also a word for shit in Spanish.
Oh, mierda shit, right?
Yeah, people say mierda, but they also say
Mierda.
miércoles. It means
Really?
shit. Yeah.
Damn.
Do you know
So
where?
they had to change the name to Merlina,
What does Merlina mean?
like Merlin, the wizard.
Merlin the Wizard. Oh,
So they put an A at the end to mean that means
That's
female.
weird.
but she's not a wizard though.
Yeah, but it sounds
Okay.
magical.
I don't think she
What
has
about-
any magic powers. Well, she gets those premonitions, I guess.
Who's Merlina? Is that a character? I mean Merlin, but
No, they changed her name to Merlina and changed the name of the show to Merlina.
Damn.
is that a thing? I don't even know about that.
Yeah.
What about where does the word Wednesday come from? Do you know? The English word Wednesday.
When is it happening? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Come with Cotonino show.
It's weird, actually.
It's based on the Greek god Wednes, right?
No, not at all. It's based off a
Okay.
god, but not a Greek
Oh,
god.
that's not
Actually,
right.
it's a god that you've heard of before, I'm sure. Ultimately, it's Odin, but the Anglo-Saxon version of Odin was Woden, and it was Woden's Day. So it's
Oh.
Odin's Day through Woden. Actually, Alice, as a Spanish speaker, what is Monday in Spanish?
Lunes.
Lunes, right?
It's moon.
Moon Day. Monday is Moon Day. That's where it comes from. It's not all that far from Spanish. And actually, most days in English are from Norse gods. But,
Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you something. I noticed.
oh, what'd you notice?
I noticed that breakfast and in Spanish and English have very different origins, but technically are very similar.
Oh, what is it in Spanish?
In Spanish, we say desayuno, which becomes from des. Des means like stopping, and ayuno means fasting. So it would
Right.
literally mean like stopping your fasting.
Right. And break
And then-
fast, right.
Yeah, descansar is to take a break. Too, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, and cansar means being tired, so stop being tired.
Oh yeah, cansado.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alice, you are a bilingual person who knows Spanish and English. Jorge Borges, who
Mhm.
primarily, I mean, he's a native Spanish speaker, but he is primarily known as like a English author. He had said during his lifetime that even though he was a native Spanish speaker, that he liked English more because he felt like, and this was, I actually kind of thought, I don't know, I can't agree with him or disagree with him because I'm not an English and Spanish. I mean, I'm Spanish very, very lightly. But he said that English has Latin and Germanic words, and part of these, some of the words he used were like, he said spirit, which is a Latin word, and then he said ghost, which is a hard Saxon word, as he called it. But what do you think, as a native Spanish speaker who's learning English? Not learning, I mean, you are fluent, but in terms of just like aesthetics, maybe it's very hard to say because I think we'd all say our native language is the one we feel is most aesthetically beautiful. But what do you think about English aesthetically? If you can say anything towards that, maybe you can. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like I will agree that in Spanish we have better insults.
Better insults?
Yeah.
I don't know. We have pretty harsh insults in English.
Yeah, but like in Spanish, most insults have like the harder letters. In English, you are scared of all the ones that have the hard letters.
Maybe, yeah. But we have insults.
Yeah.
That might be more of a cultural thing, I might say. I don't know. That's a whole different discussion.
Guys, I think this clown is looking at me.
Is he looking at you or is he looking in you?
That's actually a creepy thing to put next to your bed.
Why is there a hole there? I never knew that there was a hole there. What's going on
There's
there?
been a hole there the whole time.
Yeah.
It's been hidden.
No?
Yeah. I noticed the first time he showed me and I said, "What is that?" And he said, "Oh, it's a hole in the wall."
Oh, a hole in the wall. What does that mean, Alice? That's an idiot. If I say I went to a hole in the wall in English, what am I saying?
Like a place that is very small.
Right. Exactly. I went to Casket's little hole in the Pine Clown. Very small. But
Okay.
we've got two dedicated viewers. We better play. The cost is correct.
Okay, are you going to show the things or are you going to
No,
describe them?
I'm going to describe them.
You're going to describe.
Yeah.
Can you show them?
Okay, the first
you
one.
gotta get on your OBS game at some point.
Okay, the first object for today's presentation is one that I specifically kept because I wanted to show it to the historian.
Oh,
Hold on, wait. We
I
just
want to
got
hear.
our first comments from Amethyst. What are
Oh,
y'all playing? Audio experience. Hold on, are we having audio issues?
Let me check.
No, he's saying it's an audio experience because like you're not showing the video
Okay.
visuals.
yeah, we've gone up to 4 viewers. Well,
You're playing. The cost is correct.
I do love this. Casket, you said you were going to describe it. Can you describe this? What Alice has just said.
This is Garfield sitting in a tray of lasagna, and he has been cut perfectly in half, and you can see all of his insides and shit. And there's a cheeseburger in there and a fish.
I don't know. I didn't even recognize the cheeseburger. I just saw the fish.
Figures Casket's the one to spot the hamburger.
Yes.
Okay, I want your guesses. Who wants to go
Man, this
first?
is tough. These are also, I assume, bookends.
Well, they are just
yeah.
being sold as figures. This is Garfield X Exposed.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'll be the first. I think I'm even being low here. I'm gonna say $59.99.
I'm gonna go 87.99.
87.99. All right, Jeff. Ask.
I bid $1.
Oh my gosh.
$1 from Cask. Okay, Jeff. You are our first winner.
Oh my
Because
god.
Yes, let's go.
this figure is, you can buy it right now for the low price of $269 with 99
Oh my
cents.
god. Wait, how big is it?
7 inches tall.
It's not even that big. No, no, I feel like my price is right. It should be 87.99.
I'm shocked.
I mean, the insides are quite detailed, I guess.
That's so sad.
This is made by Mighty Jacks. They do pretty expensive high-end figures.
That's so sad that Casket can't show the viewers what we're looking at.
This is honestly a bit ridiculous.
Casket,
Okay.
while we're talking about the figures, can you just flip off the camera
Yes.
to show that?
Yeah. Yo,
Oh,
Emerald, what's up?
Emerald. Coke for Casket.
Let's do some coke, yes.
Have you done Coke, Casket?
No, I've never done coke. I probably never will.
Yeah, if you like weed, Coke is the complete opposite opinion.
Oh.
Yeah, the weed relaxes you. Coke literally forces you to be super active.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think cocaine would be good on your hard casket. In
Yeah.
all honesty.
That's true.
I agree.
If you're not allowed to drink coffee, cocaine is like 200 times coffee.
Wait, did your doctor say you can't drink coffee at all?
Yeah, I haven't heard.
No?
Oh, yeah, where'd that come from?
I think he just doesn't drink coffee.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a taste thing, right? You just don't.
Yeah, it's just a taste thing. I don't like the taste of coffee.
I don't know. I feel like if Casket were drinking coffee, his doctor might say, stop drinking coffee.
Okay, are you ready for the second object of today's The Cause is Correct game?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it's like an anime chick in red armor. She's got like a shield with like a skull face on it. She's got a golden sword and some sort of golden hook thing. She's got
Okay,
like
will
this
you-
robotic samurai armor, and it's a figure, yeah.
Am I
Do you
crazy,
like
or
her?
does the skull part kind of look like Jack Skellington?
You're right, it does.
Yeah, a little bit. Would you like her full legal name?
Yes, I do.
Her full legal name is Fantasy Star Online 2 Vermilion Guardian Cheeky 112 Scale Model Kit Reissue.
Rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah.
does.
Also, this listing does exclude the tariff surcharges.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna be the first to guess again, and I'm gonna say
I wanna
Nine.
say my favorite sentence to say before you go. Instructions may or may not include English translation. So
yeah,
good
the
luck.
picture does have some non-English below. I'm gonna say 99.99.
19.9.
99.
Okay,
Wait, what's the layer?
19.99, right? That will be.
Not 19, but 9D.
Oh,
Like
90.
one
Oh,
cent
like
below
1 cent
100.
100. Okay.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
Come on, Alice. 19.99.
All right. Casket.
You know what? I bid $1.
Oh my goodness.
$1 from Casket again.
Can you say a swear word in Spanish? Because Casket said that, Alice.
Oh, puta.
Like, mio Dios.
You said that the wrong way. It's Dios mío, not mío Dios.
Dios mío. Dios mío.
Well, they asked me to flip you guys off. Of course I did it. Hmm?
Okay,
Why?
Jeff.
People are, oh, Amethyst angry in the chat. A casket flipped you off. Casket, can
Yeah.
you, like, cry and, like, you're really apologetic? I didn't mean it.
Well, no,
Jeff, what is your guess?
I'll go 64.99.
He's so wrong.
Oh, come on, dollar bid. Come on, dollar
They're
bid.
gonna be so wrong.
Okay, I'm happy to inform you all that Jeff has 2 points.
Yes, let's go.
What the
Because
heck?
this figure is $66.99.
Oh my goodness.
Wait,
Damn.
how much did Jeff say?
Jeff said
64.99.
$64.99.
But isn't it like you can't go over?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
didn't go over.
I was under.
But you said 64, didn't you?
Oh, no. He said 64 and the price was 66.
But you can't go over, right?
Yeah.
I didn't.
But
Are you
you said
trolling me?
64.
64
No.
is
You're trolling me, right?
66.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't watch The Price is Right there.
One here.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't watch Price is Right. I thought that you couldn't. Yeah, I thought the rules were actually the opposite. But I am going to
over
send.
the number.
I am going to send an image, and Alice and Jeff and Casket. Now you can play. The cost is correct. What do we think about this image? I just looked it up right now. Casket, can you describe
Oh, it's
what
a
you're looking at?
rickshaw, but like a modern one. It's
Sort of. Sort of. It's like a carriage.
Oh, is that for like a horse, not a person?
It says it's supposed to be for horses and large ponies.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
guess I
describe
can see
it, Casket?
It's like a carriage coach kind of thing, but it's on 2 wheels. It's like a single seat. It's made of metal. It's black.
Okay, what do we think? What's the price?
Gosh, something like that. I'd say at least $1,200. Hmm?
Okay, 1,200.
No,
What do you say?
I'm gonna go $799.
Oh. What do you say, Alice?
I'm gonna say this is cheaper than you think, and this is $500 exactly.
Casket would win then. It's $2,885.
Yeah, that shit's expensive.
What?
The cost is correct.
I mean, I guess
Okay,
it is a lot of metal.
Yeah,
It is on eBay though, so maybe that's a exorbitant price. I really don't know.
Okay, are you ready for the next thing?
Yes.
Okay, I will let you select. Would you like something, something anime or something video games?
I'm gonna say video games.
Okay, well, I personally don't know this guy, and I have never played his game. Here he is.
I don't know who this is either. It's a guy in a hat and a long coat, and it's all tethered, and he's got a sword and what looks like a gun. Is this the guy from Dark Souls?
You're very close. This is Bloodborne.
I was close. It's one of them.
One of them, one of the Soul games. Yeah, they're. This is just what if it was more British.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to know the full legal name of this figure?
Yes.
This is Bloodborne Ultimate Premium Masterline German, the First Hunter bonus version, 1/4 scale limited edition statue.
Oh my gosh, this sounds expensive.
We've got our first bid from Emerald. He says 120.
Oh,
It's a 1/4 scale.
Sandals.
yeah, 1/4 scale. Wanna know the size?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Is 26.77 inches tall.
Ooh, pretty big. I'm gonna go with my trusty 99.99.
I'm gonna go
From
200. 219.99.
99
Yeah.
from the left. Cask.
This thing's gotta be at least 250.
280. Is that 250 or
Yeah.
$2.50? Okay, 250.
250.
Well, by the look of it, Cascade wins this round. And that is
Ooh.
just because he said the highest number.
How much is this?
This figure is $1,439.99.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah,
yeah, how
man.
many of
Deal,
those trolley
deal.
that you were showing you could buy with the money?
That's
Damn.
It's like
crazy.
half.
Two
It's
of
like
those
half
little
of
figurines, you could buy a two-wheel horse carriage.
yeah.
Yeah.
For two of these, you could buy a horse carriage.
Okay, I get to do the next one.
Mm,
How much do we think is this little old guy?
Oh, for the bull?
Right? Can you describe the image? Casket?
It is a picture of a bull. He is standing in a field with other bulls.
Can you confirm? Is it a 1-to-1 scale?
Yes.
This is a. I don't know. There's another guy there who's a little farther behind, so it's
Where was it
hard.
manufactured?
This says, let me see. I guess South Dakota.
All right, all right.
I'm actually going to give you a hint. It's a purebred.
That cow's got to be at
Damn.
least $2,000.
I
Okay,
mean,
casket says 2,000.
if you completely slaughter the cow, isn't it like 2 grand worth of meat or something close?
You're buying this cow live. Do with it what you want after you get
I'm
it, but
gonna
you're
put
buying it.
it in my backyard and kiss
And
it
these
and
are
run.
not. These are American prices, not Colombian. Colombian is probably a
Oh,
lot
jeez.
cheaper. What do
Probably.
we think?
I'm gonna say
Casket says
how much? How much casket
cat.
say?
Casket said 2,000.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say $2,000.99.
2,099. What do you say,
I'm
Jack?
gonna say 2,300.
Jeff would be correct because the actual price of this cow, of this purebred Angus bull, is $4,000.
I didn't think. Yeah, Angus beef is more expensive.
Yeah, I was leaving out. It is purebred,
Yeah,
but
did I ever tell you guys that time that the was it? I think it's Colt, the like brand of guns.
Colt, yeah, like, you know,
I think it was called. They were selling horse semen.
the gun. Wow, that's pretty weird.
Yeah, they were selling horse semen. The idea is that they had like these purebred like horses, so they were selling you their semen so you could inseminate your own like female horses.
You should get into that business, Jeff.
Yeah, maybe.
Would you like to get one last figure before we end?
Sure,
What's the
let's do one
figure?
more.
Okay, this one I just found it very funny, and that is why I decided to put it here.
It's literally a water tower. Is this the water tower where the girl drowned herself?
Oh god.
No.
No, this is literally just a water tower. You wanna know its legal name?
Yes.
This is Urban Rooftop Water Tower 112 scale diorama.
Damn.
It looks
Eh,
sexy.
Yeah, pretty hot.
I'd fuck it.
You could put a girl in there. A little anime figure in there.
That would be horrible.
Reminds me of that tragedy.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I'm gonna go 29.99.
29.99. Okay.
I'm gonna do my trusty 99.99.
I'm gonna say it's $49.99.
Mhm. Well, I suppose the historians' little trick works once every so often. You wanna know what price this thing is?
What?
What?
It's 99.99 exactly.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
I don't know. I saw this and I was like, who is buying a miniature of a water tower for almost $100?
Oh my god! I got it right on. I got it exactly right, Alice. I mean,
Also,
that's probably.
no one asked how big it is, so I'm gonna let you know that this is 7 inches tall.
Okay.
This is 7.25 inches tall and
Alice,
apparently 13
you're
inches
to-
wide.
you're totally glossing over the fact that I got it dead on.
Yeah.
Dollars and cents. Can you say something in Spanish to honor me?
Increíble. Enhorabuena.
Dios mío! Okay, I'm sending you a picture. This is of a blanket.
Oh, I thought that was a pillow.
I thought
That
it
looks
was
like a pillow.
from a country I didn't know.
I think this is actually wrong. I think the pricing is way off on this. I have to research it a little more. What do we think?
It looks like the new flag for a brand new sexuality.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
that's
you're
true.
straight, but just a little bit gay.
Only a little bit gay.
Ooh, okay. I found the new pricing up to date of 2016. Now that's not very new, but I can't in the moment find anything more recent than 2016 because we're all on call. What do we
Is
think?
this like made by like a company or something? Like why is it the more recent price from 2016? Is this a
It
historical?
is it is handmade.
Oh
I'll say that. It's a handmade product.
I will
damn!
say it is $199.99.
$199.99. Okay.
Yes.
What else are we tinking?
I'm gonna keep with what I was thinking. I'm gonna say $180.
Ooh, okay.
The patterns
Jeffrey
are very
Epstein.
intricate, but the materials could be worth a lot. I'm gonna lowball it and go 89.99.
I'm going to send this in the chat. This is the most recent Not really. I mean, this is almost 10 years old. I bet it's worth more. Casket, will you be the one to read the estimation of this blanket?
Jesus Christ, range of 750,000 to $1 million.
You guys shows off by a bit.
Wow, you guys
Yeah,
all
but I,
lowball it.
yeah, but I guessed the highest number, which means I win.
Casket wins. You know how many tiny, worthless water towers you could buy with that blanket? You could be drowning in them, Casket. Man. And
All
I
right.
guess that is the cost is correct.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, yeah, I was correct in the part that it was an antique. I was thinking.
You were right. See, you were throwing yourself off, and he says, "This is a company." Oh wait, Jose.
Oh, this is made by the Navajo Youth Blanket.
Right.
Oh,
The
is Ute the
Navajo Ute.
material? Is it made of Ute?
No, the Ute, a certain type of people, I think, a culture, and it's
Because
like a chief
I know
blanket.
the Navajo, but I don't know if
Ooh, you
Ute is
say
not a material.
Navajo? No, I don't think Ute is a material. I think it's a culture, a Ute.
Maybe that's what
Ute.
it's called. Maybe it's called a Ute.
It could be. I don't know. The YouTube Reels were suggesting this video to me, and they were like, "Whoa, look how expensive this blanket is." I forget. This is Antiques Roadshow. I forget what they estimated it as, but according to this Reddit post, it could go up to $1 million, which is a hefty anime figure cost,
Yeah,
or a hefty bull cost. Even a purebred Angus.
yeah, but which one will make you
Alice,
the happiest?
Alice, have you um read any Dr. Seuss since your last talk?
I don't think so. No.
Is Dr. Seuss popular in Spanish-speaking cultures, or is he primarily an English-speaking culture thing?
No, I wouldn't say so. No.
What do you mean it's not popular in Spanish-speaking cultures?
Well, people know the Grinch. Uh,
The Grinch.
I
Is
don't.
it just through
Other
the
than
movie,
that, I
though?
wouldn't be like oh yeah, we love Doctor Seuss. No.
Is it just through the movie, though, that they love the Grinch? But
Maybe.
do you love the
I think
Grinch?
so. I don't
If
personally love the Grinch.
if you met Casca for the first time and he was like dressed as the Grinch, what would you think?
I will be surprised, but not disappointed.
You know what? I watched a great movie that I have to recommend. It's a very weird movie, and it seems like from the movies that have been watched and the Casket Thursday movie watch night, it seems that it might work for those movies. I don't know though. I think it's hard to show Casket a new movie. I think you have to show Casket movies he's already watched just from tonight's watch party with Casket. It doesn't work that well. The movie, I don't know if anyone's seen it here, is titled The Last American Virgin. Have we
No.
seen this movie? You say no, Jeffrey?
I recall the name, but I don't think I've seen it.
It is a teenage sex movie. It's almost like, American Pie or something. Like it's in that vein. And I would totally say watch it, but I would say don't look it up at all before you watch it.
I
Don't.
already looked it up. It looks like Porky's, kind of.
It's not Porky's at all. Don't look up anymore.
Okay.
You know,
Stop.
don't. I would. Well, I know you're not going to watch it anyway. But I'm recommending you a lot of things. You got to watch it. I might. That's like Caskets saying he might. It's not going to happen. But
Wait,
I
what is it?
watched.
I think you did recommend me some movies that I watched.
No, no way. See, I've recommended Alice movies that she's watched, and I'm shocked. Alice has really watched movies that I recommended.
Yeah.
Alice likes, what did I recommend you, Alice? I recommended...
To everyone watching, I recommend Marley and Me. It's a great movie. Show it to your kids.
What was it? Charlie Berry.
Being There. Charlie Barrick and Being There. Both watched. Marley and Me Casket. Do you like it?
No, it's a terrible fucking movie. It gets me every time. Fuck that movie.
Is it a bad movie or is it just a sad movie?
Oh, God, it's so sad. I hate it.
That is a sad movie. I know. Marley and Me does effing suck. Yeah, I watched this as a little kid, though. You watched it a little later. When I watched Marley and Me for the first time, that effing sucks. Marley and Me. Do you remember...
What's weird is when movies really engage your emotions, people generally tend to like them more. But with Casket, he likes them less. Like, he'll tell me he won't watch, like, he doesn't like certain scary movies because they're too scary. But that's why people watch scary movies, to actually get frightened.
He stopped watching Cyberpunk with me because the mom of the protagonist died and he felt too sad.
What movie?
We're watching Cyberpunk.
I have not seen that, but I don't know. I can understand I've talked to Casket before, and I thought when I first talked to Casket that he would be like a horror movie guy. And the more I talked to him,
I've seen like every horror movie ever made.
Yeah, but I would talk to you about horror movies, and you'd say I'm not a horror movie guy. Like you literally told me that once, and I feel like it's true. I feel like Casket.
Drunk?
You told me that.
Was I high and drunk?
Yeah, you were on heroin. But
yeah, I remember when I was on heroin. That was a rough.
You did, because I was actually, maybe it wasn't the type of horror movie you're into, but I was saying, have you seen what is that movie? Everybody hates that. The Human Centipede.
Oh God, no, I haven't seen it.
Right. I had said, have you seen that? And you were like, no, I'm not really into horror movies. Maybe you were just saying I'm not into that type of movie.
But Casket says he doesn't like watching Saw or Hostel or Final Destination.
I have seen them, and I learned that this ain't for me. I'm not gonna watch this again.
What do you think of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Casket?
It's so.
The original? Wow.
No, I mean my ability to watch it. It's a great movie.
What do you think of Hills Have Eyes?
Oh, I can't watch that shit, man. That shit could happen.
Hills Have Eyes is scary.
So aren't you more scared by those movies, Casket?
Yeah, I am. That's why I don't fucking watch them.
See, usually those are the movies people like more. If you're like a fan of the horror genre, you want a movie that scares you. It would be like you saying, like, I can't watch this action movie. It's just too thrilling. I just can't watch it. Yeah, it does make sense.
See, I feel like Casket is like me, though. I will watch horror movies, but I'm not a horror movie guy. I don't like to be scared, but there are great horror movies, but there are horror movies that are kind of like too much. And I feel like Casket's in that same camp.
You mean in terms of like cheap jump scares though.
Not cheap jump scares. Too much. I mean that they're too good. That they're a little too
Hmm.
scary. Like,
Interesting.
just like I said, Hills
I
Have Eyes.
personally
To me, that is
watch.
like really scary. I mean, I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but it's scary. I mean, that's a really scary movie to me because it could. I mean, it's not. It's not like one of these. I think Casket really likes the movies that couldn't happen, like the zombie movies and just the like. There's no fear that Casket's going to turn into a zombie, so he likes that kind of movie. But when it's like, oh no, you turn down the wrong road and you meet a serial killer, those movies can be a little freaky, and that's where I feel like Casket and I agree.
Hmm.
What were you going to say, Alan?
I was gonna say that I have personally watched the Saw movies.
Right.
I watched up to like I think the fourth one. I dislike how much they went from like the first one was kind of good because I liked the idea and it had like a cool twist at the end and everything. All the movies feel like they were trying to do the same thing while being absolutely fucking shit at it. Every movie became worse, especially after they killed the guy, and it's like, okay, now he's doing this from the dead. He already planned everything out, so everything is perfectly in place, even though he's dead.
From the deal, from the.
He was so smart. His brain was huge.
I've only seen the original Saw, so I can't say much, but I'm sure that's how most sequels work. Although I love Casket hasn't watched it. I love, not that I love it because that's putting too much love towards it, but I think the Human Centipede movies are interesting, and I think that Human Centipede 2, if I'm remembering correctly, where it's just like a guy does it in his basement or something. I think it's better than the first one because it's creepier and it's realer. It's just like more horrifying. It's better as a horror movie. But I better say we've got some comments. Emerald says, I haven't seen any. I haven't seen either of these movies. I guess this is for you, Casket. Do you like Alien or Aliens better?
I don't know.
Okay, Casket's got to be an aliens guy.
I personally haven't watched Aliens.
Damn.
I haven't seen either of those movies.
I watched Alien. I thought it was pretty
Yeah,
good,
I
but my
think I'm an
friend told me
aliens guy.
You like Aliens more than Alien.
my friend that told me to watch Alien literally said, "Please watch Alien. Never watch the second one. Don't fucking do it. It fucking sucks." So I never watched it.
Really? Nah.
Wow.
I think Alien is the better movie, but Aliens has more replay value, I think. I can watch
Wow.
that one more often.
What about Casket's mentioned? I think Casket's mentioned this before as one of his favorite horror movies. John Carpenter's The Thing.
So good.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
That is very good.
Casket, have you seen John Carpenter's They Live?
Which one is that again?
It's when he puts on the sunglasses and then
Oh,
he
yeah,
actually
yeah.
sees the message. Great movie.
Yeah, it's
I
a good
haven't
movie.
seen it, but I've seen it in Zizek's The Pervert's Guide to
Yeah.
sort of where he says, what is he saying?
I forget what his
Like-
breakdown on that was.
Ideology glasses or something. It is really funny when he critiques that. It's a good one. I haven't seen that movie, but I've seen that, and that's very good. John Carpenter seems great, though. I mean, I heard he was. This was a while ago, and I'm not a John Carpenter fan, so I haven't been keeping up with him. But I thought, like, he retired for a really long time, and then he said he was going to come back. That was like years ago at this point, so I don't know if nothing's
I don't know.
materialized.
I don't know if he's coming back to movie making, but he's still touring, like playing his music.
Oh, he's a musician too.
Well, he scores most of his films.
Well, he should. I remember specifically him saying like he was kind of like upset with modern movies or something, modern horror movies, and he was saying that he was going to come back to movie making. I really believe. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but that was a little while ago. Um, but I would say that's kind of dumb of him. If he was such a great director, okay, maybe he scores it, but it's like that's not why he's known. Seems like, but I don't know. He's got enough money; he can do whatever he
I
wants.
personally think that there was no better version of your characters thing than the version of the Funko Pop video game. Don't you guys agree? Don't you love the Funko Pop?
Yeah, sure.
Funko
anybody likes that game.
What? But it did really horribly in sales, and it literally forced the company that made it into bankruptcy after one single game.
Wow.
It would be cool
And
if you and Casket could like speak Spanish to each other.
they literally make this one game. The funny thing is that I watched a gameplay of somebody playing that game, and I was the whole time this feels like somebody was trying to make a Lego game, but instead of having Lego, they had to use freaking Funko Pop. Which means that like at least Lego has the whole like, oh, well, it's creativity, you can make anything with Lego. In while Funko, his their whole thing is you can have anything be turned into a Funko Pop. You want the
Yeah.
office, you love the office, and you want to have every single Funko Pop of the office. And the funny thing is that I was thinking that the whole time, and later discovered that the company that made the Funko Pop video game was made by people that came from TT Games, the company that made the Lego games. They were
How do
ex
you
employees
say?
of the Lego of Lego.
How do you say like you're really excited and you're saying like, oh my god, Funko Pop in Spanish?
Oh mi Dios, Funko Pop.
Alice, I'll go head to head with you here.
Well,
Casket, don't say a word. You, Alice, is Casket's girlfriend. What is Casket's favorite horror movie of all time?
fuck. He did say John Carpenter today.
Can I answer if Alice doesn't get it
Oh,
right?
wait till Alice
Yeah,
says.
yeah.
Come on, baby, you know this.
I know that I will feel stupid when I don't get it. I know he has said it before. Is it? Is it? No, no. You love that one because it doesn't have the. It's just. I know he loves Puppet Master. I wouldn't know if he would consider Puppet Master to be his favorite one. Was it Puppet Master 5 that he made me watch? I know he liked like one crazy number. It wasn't like 5 or 3 or something like that. I know.
With you?
I'm gonna say
Really?
Puppet Master 5, I guess.
Jeffrey, what
Can
do
I
you
get my
think?
answer?
What do you
I'm
think?
gonna go with the Blair Witch Project.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that was my guess.
It
Casket.
was it
yeah.
was the Blair Witch Project.
I forgot we also watched that one.
Alice, you were so wrong. Can you say so?
Speaking of the Blair Witch, I actually wrote a song about witches.
Okay, play it. Alice, before he plays though, can you say something that you're like disappointed in Spanish?
Ay carajo.
Ay caramba.
Historian, what is witch in Spanish?
Ooh, that's a
I
good
know
one. Let's
this.
see.
Bruja.
Yeah.
Is it Bruja? Like
Yeah,
a brouhaha?
yeah, like brujeria.
Wow, I didn't know that. Which is, yeah, it is a good old, as Jorge Borges would say, a good old Saxon word, but I didn't know that. Bruja?
Yeah,
Bruje?
bruja.
Yeah, it's
Bruja. Yeah,
J
yeah,
A.
Yeah, I know that word because I like to call people that puta bruja.
yeah.
See, casket, you are learning.
Bruja. What is brouhaha? Where does that come from? Is it connected?
Maybe it's like
Bruja.
you're at the pub, you brew a beer, and then you have a laugh as you're drinking. Brew ha ha.
Ooh,
Ha
it says
ha!
I know
it
how
says it's
haha it's in Spanish is also
it
laughing.
it says it's from French, probably imitated. So I guess it's just kind of a voice thing from those dingus French people.
Yeah, and their shitty
Casket, what?
language.
What? Yeah, I agree. Casket, Jeff agrees too. It's man. Casket, why don't instead of you playing this witch song, can you play that the what is it, Karens versus
Oh
Punks,
my god, I
which is
actually
my
have a
favorite.
request for one of my songs. Of course, I'm gonna play it for you.
Play
This
that song, but
is LCR, and up next is Punks versus Karen from my album, Some Funny Young Punks.
Spike my hair, rip my jeans, hanging out behind the Walgreens. She pulled up in a minivan,
I'm gonna
yelling, "This
listen to
is
the
not part of
YouTube
the
here.
plan. Turn that racket down, you freak. I'll call the cops, you'll get a week." She snapped a pic like I'm on trial, posted it with a passive smile. Bugs me as cutters, fight in the street. Combat boots and orthopedic feet. We bring the noise, they bring complaints. We're covered in patches and covered in angst. Oh, who's gonna break first? The system made punks or the moonwalking curse. We're setting up a backyard show. She's dialing 911 real slow. I don't feel safe with that guitar. Lady, this is punk, not NPR. She wants a world with HOA rules. We want skate parks and dumpster pools. She's got coupons, I got zines. She's got one moms, I got screams. Punks fuzz currents, sound the alarm. She's weaponized that sucker mom charm. We burn the flag on her front lawn. She calls the mayor, we're already gone. She shouts respect authority. I yell defund the HOA. She writes reviews on Yelp and Nextdoor. We write songs that never bore.
Can you headbang here, Casket?
Punch me as currents, final round. We march in the street while she lays it down. I wanna speak to someone in charge here. I hand her a mic and she screams, "Manager!" Who's gonna win this battle of wills? Tattooed anarchists or overpriced bills. Punch me as currents, let's get loud. One calls the cops, the other draws a crowd.
Alright, and that was Punks versus Karens
Wow,
by
that
me
ends.
from my album, Some Funny Young Punks.
That ends interestingly. I thought it was going to go longer. Jeffrey Boisinger is the AI master of this call. What do you think of that song, Jeffrey?
I liked
Is
it.
it 1 out of 10? What do you rate it?
I'll give it a 7. I'm not much of a punk guy, but trying to grade it fairly, I
I'll
think I'll
take a
give it a
7.
7.
Shit.
Wow. To me, that is. I love that one. I think right now we shouldn't play because I think we might have lost viewers. Maybe I'm wrong, but and you do play the songs loud, so I don't want to make it all about the songs. But I also do love the one about the clown,
Clown's
like
coming
with the
off and he's
knife or
slipping my
something.
way.
Right.
He's got a painted on face and
Those are
he's.
fun ones. I I'm not into the music itself, but those lyrics they are kind of fun. That one especially, like defund the HOA, and those got those are kind of fun lyrics. I gotta say, I gotta give big ups to that song. It's yeah, I'm not a big AI guy, but those are cool songs. In fact, when I heard that song for the first time, I just joined. I think it was earlier today. Maybe you were doing it earlier today,
It
but
might have been.
maybe it was yesterday. Yeah, I don't remember. But when I heard it for the first time, I just joined as it was playing, and I thought it was a real song. I didn't expect that it was something that you had made through AI. So I was kind of surprised when I heard that that was that was a it's hard to word it, but that was a casket production. It was pretty cool, casket. I gotta say that was a good song.
Thank you, thank you. I wrote like half of it.
We got a message
Really?
from Drunk Koala.
Oh yeah, true. Casket, or actually, Alice, do you have the live stream up? Can you read it?
Oh, give me one moment.
Can you read it first in Spanish, then in English?
Okay, the most recent drunk koala said, Casket King is a legend, being full with a wall, man, keep it up. Uh, Casket King es una leyenda. Te he estado siguiendo por un tiempo. Sigue haciéndolo, hombre.
Ooh, ay, ay, ay. That was impressive, Alice.
Historian,
Um,
if
casket.
if you're not into the punk, I've gone. I went at first. I did melodic death metal. Then I did punk.
Well,
Now I
that's. I think I'm
now I'm
into
on
that
to
less.
now I'm on to heavy metal.
The number one song though that I liked, which I didn't even know was punk, but okay, it's punk. Maybe that's why I liked it the most. But I thought that Punks versus Karens was the best song that I've heard of your AI
Thank you.
productions. I d- sometimes I will join the Casket DJ sessions, and I think it's tough because like here we talked about stuff and then we listened to it and then we talked about the song itself. A lot of times those are really they're straightforward DJ sessions to where it's just the music, and I think I don't know. It depends on what people want, but it's not my taste of music, so maybe that influences me too. But I would like to hear more in between the songs. So you're talking about the songs, maybe what you like about them, what kind of song there are. Just there, you said, okay, punk, and then you said something metal that I don't understand. But you know more about the songs. I think you should talk about them in the interim period when you're playing the songs. Because it's like people join, they want to hear Casket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to hear the King.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider? Um, what if Alice was like, I don't know how long Alice's hair is, but she was like, I'm going to cut all my hair and I'm going to send it to you and I want you to eat it.
I'd be like, babe, are you okay? You're talking
Do you
crazy
want me to call
bullshit.
the hospital?
She's like, no. She's like, shut up. She gets a little forceful. She says, shut up. And she said, I'm going to send you the hair and I want you to eat it on camera now because we're talking that. So you'll eat it on camera.
No, I wouldn't do it. Obviously, my
What if
girlfriend has had some sort of psychotic break.
what if Alice Casket said, "Hey Alice, I'm gonna cut the hair. I'm gonna cut my hair, and I'm gonna send it to you, and I want you to eat it."
I would tell him that I did it, and I wouldn't do it.
Ooh, that's pretty clever. What if he said it in Spanish, like totally fluent Spanish, and his accent was like totally Colombian?
I would be very surprised and pretty proud of him.
Would you eat the hair though at that point?
No, especially if it's all of his hair. I'm pretty sure if you eat too much hair, it will kill you. Like
What?
your body won't process it. I remember that it's a way somebody dies in 1,000 ways to die.
Oh my God, I'm sad that you've seen that show, Alice. It's like the
Historian,
worst show of all time.
I cast you into hell.
Are you gonna send me to hell for that,
Nah,
Cassie?
not really, man. I'd never send you to hell.
Well, just a
Casket
little
will
bit.
send. Casket sends almost nobody to hell. I'll talk to him and say, "Hey, do you want to send that person to hell?" And it's like, "No way, I can't send them to hell."
I'm a firm believer that most people can be saved.
Can and this is a hard question, Casket, and this is just asking your opinion in this case. Can Kim Jong Un be saved?
Dude, I have no fucking clue. Huh?
What if
Wait,
God?
you're ambiguous on that one. I thought that was gonna be a hard no.
Look, I don't
What
know.
if
I don't know. What if I've never talked to the guy? What if I don't fucking know, man.
actually I'm gonna ask a very hard question. Lucifer comes to you. You get to have a one-on-one with Lucifer. He says, "I will not answer your questions. You will answer my question. I have one question. Shall I send Kim Jong Un to hell? You are the final decision.
Oh man, really? I'm the one who's got to
You don't
decide.
you don't get to talk to him. Your decision is final, and it's Halloween when he comes to you."
Oh man, this is a bummer of a Halloween, brah.
And you're watching South Park when it comes to you too on
I
Halloween.
hope it's a spooky fish episode.
That's the one where what's Stan's dad called again? I forget. Randy.
Oh, yeah,
Remember
Randy.
when Randy has the blockbuster?
Blockbuster.
It's that one.
That is a good episode.
Okay, you're watching that. It's Halloween. Lucifer comes to you and he says,
Dude, ever since I turned my lights red, I swear I keep seeing shit move, but when I look, there's like nothing there.
"Wait, are your lights red for me? They're oh, now you changed them red. Why did you change? When did you? Why did you change
Because
them
I
red? They've
casted
been
you
always
into
been blue."
hell, and I turned the lights red.
Okay, well now you have a much harder decision. It was easy to cast me to hell, but now you've got to deal with Kim Jong Un.
Oh man, I don't get to talk to him.
You never get to meet him. It is possible that everything you've heard about him is just propaganda and wrong, but it's also possible that it's all been true. This is your
And that he
test by losing.
really and that he really sent a fucking missile over Japan for no fucking reason, just because he felt like it.
What are you gonna do, Pascal? Don Koala's been following you for a long time. What are you gonna do?
Oh man. I'm I'm gonna have to say yeah.
You're gonna send him to hell?
Yeah, man. If I can't at least ask him a single question, I like based off what he's done to his country.
What
I
question would you ask him if you had one question?
I would ask
You were
him, "What do
okay.
you regret?"
Ooh.
That's a good question.
What if he said everything? Would you still send him to hell?
If he truly meant it, and there was a way for me to know he truly meant it, then no, I wouldn't send him to hell.
Really? What if you didn't send him to how would you feel? Lucifer goes away, everything's back to normal, you're just casket in your house.
Yeah.
Nothing changes with Kim Jong Un. He keeps doing the same crap. He doesn't change. Would you feel that he tricked you?
No, because I would have a way to know if he was telling the truth or not.
How would you know?
What if we find a middle ground, Casket? Instead of sending him to hell, what if you would you send him to Cracker Barrel?
The ultimate purgatory.
You know what?
He's sent to the gift shop, and he's not allowed to pick up or purchase anything, and he's stuck
Damn.
there for life.
And he also will fall in the floor with every time somebody drops an ice cube in the floor.
What are you gonna
And he
do,
can
Pat?
smell the cornbread, but he's not allowed to eat it.
I haven't gotten that haunting feeling until now.
Casket, there's a ghoulie behind you. There's a
Man,
clown, an angry clown staring right at you.
there is.
There is.
Now I'm angry because I remember that little plushie that you threw away that I loved.
Casket,
And I
this
wish
red lighting is making you look too much like a ginger. Can you turn it back to blue?
Oh God. Okay, well,
Please.
how about you get out of my swamp?
All right, that'll do.
Are you excited for the new Shrek movie, Casket?
I wouldn't say I'm excited, but I'll probably watch it.
If I could
It's gotta be
send
better than
you,
I can't remember if it's the third or fourth movie I hate. It's the one with Prince Charming, or not Prince Charming, King Arthur.
Yeah, that is the third one.
Yeah, the third one's the one.
Casket,
Shrek
I
the
think we
third.
need to make the historian watch the Minecraft movie with us.
What,
No,
what did
I
you
didn't
what did
see
you think of
that.
the fourth movie?
The
Ooh,
what?
Shrek the fourth. I don't know that one.
Oh, the
The
fourth
fourth Shrek.
movie. Oh, that was the one with Rumpelstiltskin. It was okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Casket,
it.
what if I could send you to the new Shrek movie at a drive-in movie theater in the back of an ambulance, and you would
Why the
be
back of an
connected to it?
ambulance?
It's just like that's the only ride I could get for you. That's the one ride I could secure for you. You would be connected to an IV.
No, dude, I'm not gonna watch. No, dude, I'm not gonna watch a Shrek movie with an IV in my fucking arm.
What? It's just like to give you more like, so you're not like dehydrated. You're more
I mean, I
like.
could drink water.
What if, okay, they won't give you the IV if they test you and they determine that you have enough, that you're hydrated enough? Would you make the chance? Would you take the chance to get in the back of the ambulance? If you're
No,
not
I don't
hydrated
think
enough,
so.
what? It's a free ride. You don't
Yeah,
have to
but
pay
I'm not
anything.
taking the chance of getting a needle in the fucking arm again.
Yeah, it does suck. What if I said they would put steroids in you so you could have steroids?
I don't like steroids.
don't want them.
And now I'm blue. Abadi abadai.
What if Alice came to you and she said, "Hey, I just got steroids for somebody. I'm going to take steroids from now on." What would you tell Alice?
I mean, if that's what she wants to do, I'm not gonna stop her.
What if Jeff came to you and he said that he started taking steroids?
I mean, it's
Very
Jeff's
plausible
life.
hypothesis.
Would you tell Jeff that you don't agree with him using them?
Dude, if people want to use steroids, go for it. As long as you're only hurting yourself, you know.
But you wouldn't you want to protect Jeff from the steroid?
I mean, Jeff's a grown ass man. He can make his own decisions.
What if he was
He's
like,
probably got a more level head than I do.
what if on camera he showed you injecting the steroids?
I don't know why he would do that.
He was like proud of it.
My lights are flickering. Which is weird.
I wish
Because
Jeff would
they're
do
not- they're
more
not flickering in
weird
real
stuff.
life.
They're not flickering for me, but
Maybe it's because of
I
my
think
OBS.
caskets was high.
wow, that's interesting that the lights shine through the clown picture.
Purple rain. Ooh, purple rain.
Can I ask a personal question about your home? Or do you think I should not?
Well, go right ahead, my friend.
I think this has been talked about because I think you've been looking for it in terms of donations.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to message you this.
Okay.
Can I bring that up?
Yeah, I guess, sure.
No, no. That was not enthusiastic. Are you getting money for that right now?
No, right now I'm just looking for the water heater.
What's the story on the water heater right now? You already have $1,000.
Well, right now, we're using like the communal showers.
Yeah, but what's the like? Are you still waiting for the $3,000 to get the water heater? Because I remember in the past you were saying, well, maybe you look towards somebody else.
Yeah, I honestly don't even know what's going on anymore.
If I would you let me if I said, Casket, I got a Ford F-150. I want to connect the house to my Ford. I want to drive you around the USA. Would you allow me to?
I mean, if the trailer will go without falling apart, sure, fuck it, why not?
Wow. What if I was going like 300 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Well, then we're pretty sure we'd be dead pretty quickly.
No.
Would you go wee?
No,
I was going 300 miles an
I
hour.
would probably be screaming and shitting my pants.
What if we went 600 miles per hour?
Well, then I probably wouldn't even be able to think we were going so fast.
See, I think you wouldn't feel it though in the trailer unless you looked out the window.
If you just suddenly started going 600 miles an hour, I'd get squished against that wall, or it'd probably go through it, actually.
But I wouldn't go wee when like put my foot against the gas and like it'd be slow. You know what I mean? We'd slowly climb up the 600, so you didn't even feel it.
Yeah, I think I would. I'm like, oh man, the cars by us are going by really quickly. I think we're going far too fast.
What if I went 3,000 miles per hour?
That's far too fast. No. That's making me nervous just thinking about it.
Would you like have suspenders and like hold, like kind of hold your suspenders down and say, "Woo boy"?
No, that kind of just makes me want to shrivel up into a ball and not think about it.
What if,
That's too
yeah.
fast for a human to go, man.
What if we were going 3,000 miles per hour, but I got you to the destination, which was the Blockbuster in
Well, then we'd be there in
Washington.
like 20 minutes or less.
But I got you there safely, and I get out of the car, safely stop my Ford F-150. I get out, and I open the door, and I say, "All right, we're
And I
here."
spill out half dead, going, "What the fuck are you doing, you maniac?"
I said, "I got you here this quickly, and you're talking back." I don't know. That seems kind of like a nice deed I did.
I feel like I'd be shitting in me britches.
Which would you prefer? I'm in a truck carrying the trailer at 3,000 miles per hour, or there are 7 different trucks carrying the trailer on a 7-lane freeway, and they're each doing 300 miles per hour.
I don't want to do either of these things.
Oh man, that's the king. Do you ever miss your old glasses?
Not really.
I was
How
just
do
talking
they?
about how these ones are way better.
I forget what happened to the old glasses.
They broke.
Yeah, but how?
The ear came off.
What the heck?
I tried to
Have
keep
you
it,
ever
but it
had?
kept coming off.
Have you ever had a protein shake casket?
Maybe?
What's been happening? And maybe I shouldn't bring this up online, but what's been happening with the sleep apnea stuff?
Nothing.
Do
He
you
didn't go
think
to his
anything?
appointment.
Oh, when was that?
I don't know. Last month ago, 2 months ago? I don't know.
But there was talk of you going to a new one.
Yeah.
I wasn't there at that time. I saw that you went to the pool. What was that like?
It was great. Got a little sunburnt, but pretty good.
That was in that one live stream that didn't really work because a hurricane. I don't know what
It was just a big
was there
storm.
really a hurricane?
It wasn't a hurricane. It was just a really bad storm outside.
What was it like going to the pool? You didn't talk about it in that live stream.
Oh, fine. We went to the pool. We swam around. Got a little sunburnt.
You did. You got sunburned.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Irish,
Casket
dude. I
refuses to wear.
burn.
Yeah, but you also refuse to wear a sunscreen. That's another
That is true.
problem.
Why?
I don't know. I just do.
Why?
I don't know. I just do.
He says that sunscreen is, and I quote, gay.
What?
I love that.
What?
That's the quote.
That was you did say that.
I think you feel the same way about a lot of things, though, that you won't do. Like scooters, for instance. I think you feel the same way.
No, I feel a completely different way about scooters.
Okay, so scooters aren't gay. Why don't you do scooters?
Because I don't want to be the fat guy on the rascal, man.
What if it was me and you and we're on a beach, but it's a scooter that works on a beach? Nobody can see us, and we're trailing down the beach, and I say, I want you to be on the scooter.
We're all naked.
And I'm naked. I want you to be on the scooter.
No, dude, I'm not. I'm not getting on the scooter.
You wouldn't even get on the scooter if no one could see. Just me and you.
Because I would know.
What's so bad about getting on the scooter? I don't
I
get
don't
it.
want to be the fat guy on the rascal. I just don't. Mm.
What if I get on the scooter with you?
And that's just weird. Either I'm sitting in your lap or you're sitting in
No,
my
no,
lap.
no. I don't mean we're on the same scooter. I mean we're both riding scooters together, side by side.
I don't know.
What if what if you say I don't want to get on the scooter, but I get on the scooter? We're in Walmart, I'm on the scooter, you're walking. Will you feel dumb and say I should have got on the scooter?
No, I'm going to be thinking, man, the historian's going to get us kicked out of this fucking place.
Are you kidding me? I would like them to try to kick me out for being on the scooter. I'd sue them. That's against Colombian criminal law, isn't it, Alice?
Sure.
If they kick me off the scooter in Colombian Walmart, is that not discrimination, Alice?
Well, there is no Colombian Walmart, so
I'm in Colombian Walmart. Well, Walmart. I don't know. I don't know. I think Casket has a scooter phobia now. Casket, would you rather be a corrupt police officer or someone who rides a scooter in Walmart?
I don't want to be either of these things.
Okay, here's a very hard question. I'll ask you. I don't know if it's easier or harder. Either you have to ride the scooter or you have to have wet hair.
Uh, Give me the fucking scooter, I guess.
Wow, the wet hair's that bad.
Hate it.
What if what if what, what if Jeff was like he was saying he was gonna brush your teeth and he like in order to brush your teeth he like got on your lap and he was brushing your teeth on your lap.
I'd be like, dude, what the fuck?
Would you rather have that or have wet hair?
Man, you're really forcing my hand here, aren't you?
What are you gonna do?
Well, I know Jeff's not gay, so I know nothing's gonna happen. So yeah, I guess so.
Wow. Wow. Would that would be pretty cool if you guys did that on camera. Okay, I'm gonna ask you the ultimate hard question of all
You
time,
know what? That's
Casket.
not a bad idea for a video. Can you brush someone's teeth using a 10-foot pole?
No, it wouldn't be a 10-foot pole, it'd be a normal toothbrush. Okay,
No, it
here's
would.
the
No, 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 no,
question,
no, no.
Cat.
It would be a toothbrush tied to the end of a 10-foot pole.
Here's the ultimate question, Casket. Would you rather have Jeff, he gets on your lap, like you're sitting straight forward, and he gets on your lap like opposite? So he's facing you. He gets on your lap and he like pours a bucket over your head so your hair gets wet. Or
So I have to do
you're in.
both.
No, yeah. Yes. He's on your lap and he puts the bucket with the water on it into your hair.
I might have to sock him then. Like, dude, what the fuck?
All
Or,
right, that's it for me. Good night, everybody.
or you go to Walmart with the scooter.
Ugh, give me the scooter, I guess.
Wow. Man. Well, we finally got you in that scooter. Would you get on the scooter on my lap
The
in
first thing
Walmart?
I would do is run you over.
What if there's one scooter in Walmart and you really need it? And I say, I'm in the scooter. And I say, well, just get on my lap, Casca. Would you get on my lap?
I'm like, all right, it's your leg's funeral.
You would get on my lap.
Yeah, because I want to see how long you'll fucking last.
What if I had like termites on
It's
my
like
lap?
it's like your legs are gonna go to sleep real quick. Let me tell you.
When did you go to bed last night?
Almost 1 in the morning.
What? Why have you been
Say
staying up
what?
late?
I was making music.
Alice, how do you say what in Spanish?
All right, everybody. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.